So it's CES 2023, and we're here at Lenovo's booth checking out something that I've been waiting to see for a really long time. So from the outside, this looks like any other regular laptop. You got a lid, you got Lenovo's traditional quad speaker bar right here. But when you open it up, you'll notice this is completely unlike any other laptop you've seen. This is the Yoga Book 9i, and it's the world's first full-size dual OLED laptop. And you see, you have one screen up here, and then you have another screen down here. And this is completely unlike anything we've seen before. And it's something that I've been personally waiting so long to see, because we've seen the evolution of smartphones going from traditional physical keyboards like on your old Blackberries, and then we moved over to touchscreen keys, and really everyone's gotten used to it, no one complains, but we haven't really been able to make the same leap when it comes to laptops. I guess that is until now. So what you're looking at here is a dual screen laptop. You have dual 13.3-inch 2.8K OLED displays. You have one on top and one on bottom. And what's really interesting is that just like any other laptop, you can have it in traditional clamshell mode, but because it comes with a bunch of accessories, including detachable Bluetooth keyboard, a pen, and this stand, suddenly I can take it right here, prop it up on the stand, and then suddenly I have this really interesting dual screen display that gives me more screen real estate to work with when I'm away from home, like I'm at a cafe or traveling for work or whatever. So when it's in this mode, you can simply slide the Bluetooth keyboard down at the bottom, and you can do all your normal keyboard stuff. You can also pick it up and rotate the display again, and now you have this taller aspect ratio, but still dual screen system, which is really great for if I'm wanting to take notes. I can edit on the right side and kind of have some reference materials on the left. Or if you're looking at spreadsheets, you have a lot of vertical real estate to play with, which is really, really nice. Another interesting little party trick is that when it's in this kind of tall dual display mode, I can simply touch 5 fingers against the screen like this, and then suddenly we have this new waterfall mode. So we have the image spanning both screens, so you have this really, really engaging content, and once again, more screen real estate than I really know what to do with. Of course, you don't have to use it with the stand, so if you want a more traditional clamshell experience, you can get rid of the stand, you can get rid of the keyboard, and then you're thinking, okay, hey, there's no physical keyboard, what am I supposed to do? The Bluetooth keyboard isn't attached. Well, Lenovo thought of that too. So when you want to type, you can simply touch 8 fingers against the bottom display, and suddenly you have a full virtual keyboard, virtual mouse buttons, and a touchpad. And what's really interesting is that if you want a physical keys, you can slam the Bluetooth keyboard on top, and you can even slide it forward so you still get a touchpad on the bottom. Of course, we are not done yet, so if I take 8 fingers and I slide it down, then I have an interesting little widget bar that pops up at the top of the screen so I can see weather, news, things of that nature, and it is a bit customizable, so hopefully we can get some more widgets for other apps and stuff in the future. Another interesting feature is that if I want to take a screenshot, I can do that really simply by taking the pen and sliding up from the bottom corner, and then it'll take a screenshot. I can even highlight stuff and circle, and then if I press a little button down here, I can insert it into a note. And so if I get rid of the keyboard, you can see I can move the thing around and say, hey, check this out. And that makes it really easy to take screenshots at a moment's notice. I don't have to worry about, clipping it, saving the image, dropping it into another file. It's all in one thing, and it's taking advantage of both screens at the same time, which is really awesome. As for specs, we're looking at a 13th gen Intel Core i7 CPU, up to 16 gigs of RAM. You also get 3 USB-C ports that support Thunderbolt 4, and there's an 80 watt-hour battery life, which is pretty big for a system of this size. That said, you do need a lot of juice to power something with 2 displays like this. Lenovo is currently saying you're going to get about 7 hours of use when you're using both screens, and that doubles to around 14 hours if you're using just one screen at a time. Now, to me, the Yoga Book 9i is a really interesting device. It's kind of the first of its kind. Now, I know we've seen similar concepts before from companies like Dell in the past with their Concept Duet, but Lenovo is actually going to sell this. This is not just some pipe dream. And I'm really interested to see how this is going to survive in the wild when it goes on sale sometime in November for around $2,000. Well, that's it for now, but for more from CES 2023, as always, stay tuned to Engadget for more news, hands-ons, and videos.